Hello, my fellow vampires! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to V-Rising here in the Secrets of GloomRot update. We've been working hard towards our dark silver ingots, right? We've created the bone farm, created 2 gardens, one specifically to the blood roses, so we could spawn in our, well, basically skeletons to farm bones, to make dust, to make scorched stone, to make dark silver ingots. So we're almost to where we want to be. Now, 2 days ago, I got a comment from Asen Merjanov. Hope I don't butcher your name. He says you can use the lilies instead of blood roses. The ghouls that they spawn yield bones and grave dust, and are just as easy to massacre. Using AoE on them is great. Now, I answered with, is the spawn rate the same? I guess I should do the math if the spawn rate is higher, but the bone dust is higher or lower on skeletons or ghouls. Definitely check that out in one of my videos. So that's exactly what I did. I spawned in a bunch of ghouls, and this would basically be my 4th test that I will do. So let's get in there, and I'm not gonna use any spells, because to kill these skeletons, I basically only use my weapon. And you might be wondering, like, well, if you use your spells, you're basically gonna kill them faster, right? Well, that is the whole point. The farm needs to be exactly the same to be able to make, like, a proper... like, look into, is it better, is it faster, is it, how is it, right? And so far as you can see, it's a whole lot harder to actually kill them if you just use the basics. And I only need the basics to actually kill off all of the skeletons. It takes a little bit longer, and as you can see, my health dropped as well. And that comes with consequences. So what is the result? So let's quickly check out the inventory. We got 960 bones and 28 dust from that. So here comes the tab. As you can see, I've been doing a little bit of investigation. And we've got... so 4th test is 960 bones. 960 bones is 28 dust. Is 20 dust in total. Because 1 dust is 48 bones, basically. We got 28 bones that dropped. So 28 bones or dust that dropped. And my armor, as you can see here, dropped down to... let's quickly check it out. It dropped down to 1066. So my armor dropped down to 1066. Yes, I'm taking everything into account, guys. 1066. So the total I got from here is exactly the same as I got from my 2nd test. It's basically 48. Now, if we take out a look with the skeletons, we basically get 900 bones guaranteed every 4.5 minutes. So let's say 5 minutes in general. That equals 18.7 dust. Every 5 minutes, that is stable. There is no difference in that. If we do that times 3, that's 2,700 divided by 48. That's 56.25 dust every 15 minutes. Now, why 15 minutes? Well, basically, it takes between, well, 1448, 1444, 1442, and then 1448 for this one as well. So basically, around 15 minutes to actually spawn in the ghouls. Now, the ghouls, if we do the math on the drop rates, the highest they dropped was 1,050. The lowest they dropped was 870. So if we divide, if we do 8,050 minus 870, we come at 180. Divide that by 2, 90. 1,050 minus 90 is 960. And you can see here 960 bones. So on average, they actually drop around 960 bones. We do the same for the dust. So 960 bones is 20 dust. On average, we see here is 28, 31, 28. And then we see here the first test was 25. So if we do the math on that one, an average drop rate of 28 dust. So we get 20 dust plus 28 dust is 48 dust. But we need to divide that by 3 because it takes 15 minutes to spawn them. Meaning that is 16 dust exactly every 5 minutes. But we can get 18.7 dust every 5 minutes from the bones. And yeah, if you do that times 3 because it's 15 minutes, 56.25. While on average we get 48. And that is the difference, and that is why skeletons are basically better than the ghouls. They do drop bone dust, but they drop it less. It takes more time to wait on them all to spawn. Now 15 minutes you can have like stuff that you can do in between. And then, as you can see, I also filled in armor durability. Because during the skeleton farm, I basically take around 1 or 2 hits. And that will lower my armor durability, would say maybe a point. Not even sometimes a point. But with this one, armor durability from, what was it? 1088 to 1082. 82 to 75. Now, I did take some damage outside, so I did the new math. 1070 to what is my armor right now. Let's quickly take a look. So 1066. So as you can see, doing the ghouls not only gives you less bones and dust, well, dust in the general train of thought, like that's what we're going for. It also slowly destroys your armor, meaning you're gonna need to reinvest resources to actually, well, repair your armor. So the overall cost of actually doing ghouls over it's not worth it. You get less amount of it, and you're basically destroying your armor. Now, it's not really that fast, and I'm not making this video like to tell Asen Merjanov like I know I'm right and you were wrong. No, he actually gave me a good point. Like, why am I not using it? Like, it's in the game. It should actually, because it's a higher tier mob, it should actually be more beneficial. But actually it's not. So I'm not really sure if that is a bug or if that's intentional. But I feel like if the total we get from, well, in 15 minutes, because we want to get the same spawn rate as the ghouls, 15 minutes, we get like 56 dust out of it, out of the skeletons. I feel for defeating ghouls, we should be able to get around 70, 75 dust every 15 minutes. And then ghouls would be actually something you would use in the game. So for, well, my testing, I think I'm just gonna stick to what I've been doing, guys. So I'm gonna clear these out. I'm not really sure how many there are still in here. 22, yeah, that's like 1 or 2 more spawns. So let's just quickly like close this off so they don't run outside. I'm gonna clear this out, and then basically, as you can see, I've got my 20 blood road. Well, not 20, but almost a couple stacks in here. And I'm basically gonna continue with my bone farm, guys. But yeah, definitely want to do the math. And Asen, definitely thank you for making the comment, dude. Like, it is really helpful, and I love doing, especially in MMOs like this. Like, what is the most efficient farm? Like in open world survival games, what is the most efficient way to actually go through this and see if it actually is fair? Like I said, ghouls should actually give you more than skeletons, because they're harder to beat. They should give more, but they don't, sadly enough. So what are we gonna do for the rest of the episode, guys? Well, we've got a few bosses to defeat, right? Bone farm is up and running, and we've got a couple more that we need to beat to actually, well, finally progress towards the sanguine armor and the dark silver ingots. And for today, I'm thinking we're going for Foulrot, because he's got spectral dust. He also got banshee. Now, I did this test in my first let's play, and I don't think it's gonna be as good as the farm we have right now, because simply banshees can cast fear if you come too close. Now, if you spawn in 20 banshees at the same time, and this is something I experienced in my first let's play, they will fear you 24/7, and you will die over and over and over and over again. So yeah, taking into account that we need to repair our armor eventually after we finish like one farm, I'm definitely not gonna spawn in banshees. They do give grave dust, like guaranteed grave dust, and a chance for scorched stone and spectral dust. But eventually making scorched stone really isn't an issue, guys, once you have a proper bone farm. And then once you have a proper bone farm and scorched stones isn't an issue anymore, well, spectral dust isn't an issue anymore either. And that's exactly what we're gonna get from killing Foulrot. So that is what we're gonna do, and then I think after this one, we are basically going towards the mines. I think the Silvermine is still over here. I'm not really sure, because this is the layout that I remember for the Silvermine. And we used to have, like, go through the Harpy Nest, and then over this little bridge here, and there was basically like a passageway into the back of the Silvermine. But as I can see it, like, there's a little barrier here. So I'm not really sure. Like, there seems to be 2 gateways in, and then this is open as well. This is open as well. This isn't open. Like, there's a gateway here, and there's a gateway here and here as well. So I'm not really sure if the back passage is still there, but that's what we're basically gonna do after we kill him. We're gonna go and see how much silver we can actually carry, and if the Silvermine actually had some changes. Maybe some new enemies that came in there, maybe some new NPCs that I actually wanna, like, maybe make into servants that are better looking than the servants I kind of want. Now, we are here for Foulrot, and Foulrot is exactly here in this ancient village, which is also the best ghost crystal farm on the map. Like, I've run around everywhere, checked out everything, and it basically is like, there's no density of ghost crystals anywhere on the map than this ancient village. And yeah, we're gonna wait on nighttime a little bit. I brought all my buffs, brought the blood potion consumable, of course, and some buffs. And we're gonna wait a little bit. Well, while I wait, I can actually farm up the actual boss. What I do is, so let's do this. And let's clear this place out, because we need to clear it out anyway. I really find it, like, here come the Banshees. And yeah, if you don't know what the Banshees are, basically if I stay too close. Now they're not doing it. Yeah, there we go, fear. And this is if you have like 20 of these running around, they're gonna mass fear you, like constantly. Like 24/7, and it's gonna be horrible to beat them. They basically rush in, you're feared, and you're screwed. Now, for these guys, the Ghost Guardians, I really wish I could make them into my servants. They look incredible. Like, they really look really good. Back up before you freeze me. Fear me, I wanted to say. They're not too hard to kill, but if there's 20 of them, guys, it becomes really annoying. And they got ranged attacks as well, as you can see, so they killing you is definitely a guaranteed. And I basically almost died here just from killing 2 and a couple other mobs, right? Like, that is the difficulty it is for killing Banshees. All right, all buffed up, and we only have like 1 Scorched Crystal left to actually see what a farm in this village actually eventually leads to, right? So Foulrot, let's go in. Gonna tie me to hell? I don't think so, dude. So spectral form with a counter. That might be his spell that he's giving.
Come with me to hell!
And he's gonna summon Banshees, I think. No, Spectres. Basically, he's got like a little bit of a shield bar. I think if you like destroy a shield bar, whoa, feared, weakened. Definitely wanna steer clear of that. Got a heal in. And we got hit. And they self-destruct. Crap, that's not good. Again, a fear.
Come with me to hell!
Where is he? Where is he? Oh, yeah. Kinda need to destroy that. To make him stop summoning? Yeah, that's not possible. That's not possible. Let's try to destroy these. Before they actually try to... He's behind me, he's behind me, he's behind me. Yeah, nice. No fear this time. Take another health orb. Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, feared. Not good.
Time to take the reins!
Dodge out. Nice. So we want to leave our dodge for when he goes invisible. So we basically never get hit with that fear. Now we can kill these from range, so that's pretty good. I'm not really sure if these guys can also back off. Go, 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 go. Doing pretty well. Doesn't seem to be the hardest. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, I didn't have my dodge. Back off. Yep, we need to heal. Yep, nice. Just got him. 16 seconds on my special. Nice, evaded that one. 8 seconds. 5, 4. Wait a bit. 1. In we go. Oh, did I take him along? Yeah, I took him along. Nice. There we go. Perfect finish.
You better not let it go to waste.
And never let anything go to waste. And blam!
Stronger.
I feel stronger. Now these ghost crystals have a chance to actually spawn. As you can see, this was a gold crystal here. They actually have a chance to spawn in banshees, guys, so don't be surprised about that. No fear, damn it. Good dodge through that. Sadly enough, if the enemies destroy the ghost crystals, you're gonna get less out of it than you actually would pick it up. So let's check our loot for this one village, guys. Let's sort everything. So mischievous dream, spectral form, 2087 ghost crystals. So that's not actually bad for just one run through this village, right? Now I have 3 times the resources, so this would come up to what if we do 2100, basically around 700 that you can get from one run through the village, which is still not really all bad. A couple silver coins, got some cursed wood here, scorched stones, some bones, grave dust, and 3 spectral dust. So that's overall basically around 1, or well, it depends on how many chests you find, right? And there we go, defeated Foulrot, really nice. He's got mist trance, block melee attacks and projectiles attacks for 1.5 seconds. So yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking. Turn immaterial and teleport to cursor location when an attack is blocked. Inflict weaken on nearby enemies while reappearing and grant them phantasms for each enemy hit. Alright, let's see if this still works. No, that's too far. Where the hell is the entrance to the... Oh, it's right over here. Let's go. Through the harpy nests. Okay, this looks the same. Definitely gonna need to come here later. For the B-boss that resides here, through here. On the back, over the bridge. And then, yeah, okay, so the exit still exists. Jump over the rock. Now, there used to be 2 guards here. Apparently, they're no longer here. Oh, look at that. So, yeah, there is a change. You basically need to jump off. And then you cannot... People used to, like, come in here, just walk in here, farm up a little bit, and just walk out. So, basically, if you go in here, you need to actually go out through the front. And this is why these, like, edges are here right now. Okay, that is pretty interesting. So no longer can you just jump in and out. Okay, got a lot of workers here now. They didn't used to be here. Let's clear these out. I'm destroying the silver, I know. And let's turn that off. Holy dude, a dude with a whip. That is a cool dude. He's actually whipping the... Like, look at him. He's actually whipping them into working. Slave Master. 48. That might actually be a fun dude to take home. I'm gonna have to see how he looks. Let's try to get him lower. Let's enslave him. Oh, he actually pulls you in. Holy crap, look at the screen. What the hell happened? Okay, that should be good. Dominate. Let's take him home. Let's check out how he actually looks as a slave. And there we go. Nice. So new NPC. We just entered new NPC here. Really nice. Now, I'm not gonna farm these up, guys. Oh, these prisons look really well. These look actually pretty cool. Like, can you imagine if you could build, like, these big prisons in your house? Or in your castle? Like, for werewolves, for instance? Now, it does seem like these workers are not hostile towards us. How do they look? They actually look pretty good as well. They have got like the metal hats on them. Oh, that is cool. That is cool as well. It seems like there's more silver deposit than there used to be. On first glance, right? Like, just first look. Got another slave there. Yo. I hate these guys. They hurt so much. we've got back area here. Now this is actually something we need to destroy. I see a little crystal there. So let's go bear form. And no need for explosive. I think I can break this down. I can't, so you need... Alright, so there is a need to craft up the heavy explosions. Or it's possible that because of my weapon it's just merciless iron. Once I actually get the sanguine weapon, my bear form will get more powerful. And it might be possible that I'm actually able to break this. So we cannot go in there, and we can't really see, like, is there a V-boss there? We know that there is a V-boss here right now, so if you look at V-Bloods... let's equip our weapon. Let's go out of bear form. Equip our weapon. Yeah, there we go. So V-Bloods, Cyril the Cursed Smith. Doesn't really say. Cult of the Damned. So Magnus the Overseer, that was him. Overseer of the Silvermines. So I wonder if that's the dude we can find in there. He's actually holding a pistol. That is really cool. So, holy crap! So this is a different dude. Why am I in build menu? Go in attack. This is a slave master as well. But then with different tools than the previous one. I'm not really sure if the previous one actually had like a gun as well. But he's not high enough. Oh, look at that. The slaves are free, so they're actually running and revolting against the slave master over here. And this is the slave master that we saw before, right? Like the one that does melee. So there's two different slave masters. Yeah, those actually might be like NPCs, like two different NPCs I might actually want to like farm out just to have as servants running around. And then yeah, it does look like... Let's get out of here. Oh, that is cool. And they are gonna fight everything they come across. Yeah, look at that. So now they're attacking the next slave master. So they're actually like basically clearing out everything for us. That's actually pretty cool. Let's clear this place up. Let's take our blood. There we go. Let's take our resistance, silver resistance potion. So if you look at our stats right now, we basically got 65 resistance, reducing damage taken from silver attacks by 32.5%, allows you to withstand up to 52 applications of silver exposure. So now it actually says like how much exposure you can have. Previously, you kind of like had to figure it out, like, okay, what is the right amount that I can actually take before I take crucial damage? But now it actually says how much, so that's definitely really useful information. So yeah, let's see how much 52 is actually in total, right? And yeah, this is also... I probably wouldn't need it, because you can see, like, after smashing 3 rocks, I'm basically already at 45. So I probably didn't need to use the worker blood. So 52, it said, right? That's 52. So 54. With 54, we're taking damage, but are we out healing the damage? Does look like it, right? Like 41, 44, 41, 44, 41, 44. So even with 54, your health is still stable. Like it's not going down. And that is basically 1,774 that you can carry. Let's see where... So 55. Okay, so now our health is... Yeah, now our health is dropping. So at 55, you basically start losing health. And this is how I used to count it. So let's drop 3. Go back to 54. 31. 34. 31, 34. Let's drop 6. No. Drop 6 more. No. 7 more. No. Where is the threshold for 53? Because that's basically the area where we get health back, right? Yeah, okay. So 35, 37, 38. So let's sort it out. 7,762 is basically the threshold where you actually still get health back, but you do go over your resistance for carrying, right? So yeah, I don't see any use in actually using worker bloods to come to the mine, because there's a lot of these nodes, as far as I can see, more than, well, maybe they're spread out a little bit differently. But there's definitely enough nodes to get to 1,700, guys, without the worker blood. So yeah, there we go. Proper information. Let's see where we can get out, right? And we want to kind of like... Yo, this is so weird. Screen going... What is the debuff? I forgot to look what the debuff actually looked like. We got a couple over here. So we kind of want to be in a setup where we are still healing. So this used to be... Yeah, this is kind of the same. So this used to be here as well. So the layout of the mine didn't really change. It just... There's a couple new NPCs in here, which is always interesting. Now, the problem is with carrying this much silver. I'm gonna show you in a second. Actually, kill this dude here. Swing the right... Holy crap, where the hell are you swinging? You're swinging the wrong way. Holy crap. Now, the problem is with this, if I use my blood consumable. Oh, okay, this changed as well. So previously, if you actually used the health consumable and you took damage from carrying too much silver, the healing would stop. But right now, the healing does continue, even though you take like that 1 damage tick from carrying too much silver. So that is actually a really good change as well. That is definitely really good. Blam, blam, blam. All right, and then we go to the right here. So yeah, the layout remains the same. Now, we didn't come across this V-boss yet, right? I don't see him running around. Another slave master here. I definitely want to get both of them. The one with the gun and then the one with the sword. They definitely look good. We'll have to see in a second, of course, once we go home. Let's drop that. Let's take that. Don't want to go over the limit. So I presume the new boss is gonna be outside here instead of roaming into the Silvermine. Yo, where the hell did you guys come from? There's actually a bunch of prisoners in this prison cell. Defeat. Destroy the gate. Let's get... Yeah. Let's set them free, guys. Let's be a good vampire. And this way, they will fight with enemies outside. And I can basically make an easy breakthrough. Yeah, here we got him. That is the V-boss that is guarding this place. So Magnus, the Overseer. And so, yeah, you can see that, guys. You can use these guys to actually initiate the fight. And he uses ice. Okay, definitely interesting. Now, I'm seeing an issue here. Oh, we can just... Oh my god. Oh my god. You have to be quick. So once you enter the place and you go into combat, if they hit you, I'm not really sure if you can continue opening the gate or not. That is definitely really nice. So yeah, no more back entry, guys, where you can just like skip out of it. Now I wanted to take the gunner along with me. Let's kill these guys off so I can basically talk to you guys peacefully. Is there any shadow here I can stand on? That is kind of permanent. And this corner seems fine. There we go. So, one, you can use the back entrance, but you can no longer leave through the back entrance. And now, There is a gate in front, which you cannot actually... Well, you kind of have to, like, hold it to open it. So if you go into combat with the boss, it might be possible that you're gonna be a little bit stuck in there. So you're gonna need to run away, drag the boss away, and then open it while he's charging towards you or something like that. But yeah, we did our tests today, guys. We know how much silver we can carry. We know we don't need the worker blood. We know that there are a couple new NPCs, but the Silvermine... There used to be a lot more guards in there. Like, there used to be, like, those clerics and those warriors and a bunch of other stuff in there, which made it really way harder to actually farm up there. Seriously. Trying to end this episode here, guys. Stop. No, I'm destroying my cover. Die. Thank you. We got more cover here. This should be pretty permanent, right? So yeah, a lot of testing done, and we finally have a good reason, well, basically to start farming, right? Because we can finally make our dust, our spectral dust, to in the next episode, well, start making the dark silver. Because we can't yet, but we can start preparing for it. Make the dust and get the silver. Actually, in the next episode, go for Cyril. Start making dark silver ingots. Set up the anvil. Because we have spectral dust, we have primal blood essence, we have reinforced planks. And start going into the next tier of weapons, guys. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna wrap up this episode, guys. If you want to see more of my quest progression, my general progression, my let's play here in V Rising, Secrets of GloomRot update, or any other game I might play on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.